Hello everyone, my name is Hunter555, you can call me Hunter, and yes, I was being dramatic and waiting for the title card to show up. I hope we're all having a lovely Friday, I hope we all had a good week. Mine was surprisingly bearable, all things considered. But I'm glad that the weekend has arrived. I am very glad the weekend has arrived. Yes, the game is quite quiet, as we discovered yesterday. It was very loud music on the start menu, and that's what I was listening to. I may have to turn the audio up when we actually get into the game. Please let me know if it's too quiet once we get in. But yes, this is Pokemon Black. I've not finished Pokemon Red. I know that I haven't finished Pokemon Red. No, Ashy Pokemon. This is not randomized. This is just a normal Pokemon Black ROM. I'm sorry if you were looking for a randomizer. Yes, I didn't finish my Pokemon Red playthrough. I'm sorry, but I was finding I was starting to struggle with it, and I needed something that I could actually motivate myself to play every Friday night. Thank you, Addy. Looks like Davros, Captain America, has not made an appearance tonight, which is promising. Where was I? Yes, Pokemon Red is it's taking a backseat. Maybe it'll return one day. I'll be honest, probably not. But Pokemon Black, I know I'll play it because I have a lot of nostalgia for this game because it was my first Pokemon game. It's 14 years old this year. I didn't realise it was that old. But yeah, it came out in 2010. So do with that information what you will regarding how old I am. But I'm very happy to be playing it. I'm very happy I was able to get it to work on stream. As you can see, we've got... I don't think you can see my mouse. We've got the top screen, which is the one the menu's currently on, and the bottom screen is actually the one on the right, not on the bottom, because it fills the screen more, it looks better. The top, obviously, we've got the usual followers, subscribers, and bits bar with Pokemon Community Game next to it. At the bottom, you will see 6 Pokeballs. They are just Pokeball icons at the moment. As we build our team, I am going to put the Pokemon sprites on there. Now I have to get the sprite and then add it to the overlay, which is a bit of a hassle. Yes, Addy, because a Nintendo employee would be watching me. Yeah, getting those sprites is going to be a bit of a hassle, so I am only going to update them off stream or on breaks. It will not be updated live because I don't have that ability. Unfortunately, it's just going to be too much hassle to be toing and froing from the game. So when we catch when we add a new Pokemon to our team, I will update the sprites then. I'm just pulling the sprites from Bulbapedia. They're nothing special. They're just getting pulled from Bulbapedia. But I think that's enough of that. Bohickers, I have seen the Hydrate. Just so people are aware, I haven't missed it. What else have I missed? Not finishing something you found funny has ground you down. Isn't difficult to get focused on. Is entirely a sensible choice. If you stream this, that's down to you, and if you're happy, that's great. Thank you, Scotsman. I'm hoping I'll be happy. I'll be really disappointed if I don't enjoy this. Be really disappointed. It's been a while since I played it last. So whilst I still remember certain bits and I can still remember important things, I don't remember everything. I do not remember everything. We'll talk about that bit in a second. We'll talk about that bit later. There was something I was going to say and then realised it's not really relevant yet. So how loud is that music for you guys? Excuse me 1 second whilst I turn my own audio down. But how loud is that? Yeah, I know what you mean, Scotsman. Let's do that hydrate quickly. Just making sure I'm Ready? My throat is lubricated up. Don't get used to this. Do not get used to this. Hi there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Do not get used to this voice. That's right. This world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokémon. Pokémon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. We humans live happily with Pokémon. Living and working together, we complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokémon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokémon. And that is why I research Pokémon. Well, that's enough from me. Could you tell me about yourself? Are you a boy or a girl? Well, that's presumptuous. Hold on a second. Config. Control config. Okay. That's why I still need to press A. No, that's Professor Juniper's voice. Professor Juniper gets that voice when she is speaking. So you're going to get a lot of it at the start. Thing is, there wasn't much in the way. There's not much in the way of customization in this game. This is, I look like that, or I look like that. Those are my options. I think I'm gonna go with the that avatar. You're a girl, right? No. I'd like to know your name. Please tell me. Well, it's better than the guy who forgot his own grandson's name. Let's see. Hunter. There we go. Your name is Hunter? Yes. So your name's Hunter. What a wonderful name. Well then, I'm going to introduce you to your two best friends. I don't know why you need to be introduced to your best friends, but apparently you're such an idiot. I may have decided to improvise. This young man is Charon. I don't actually know how his name's pronounced. I've always pronounced it Charon. Is it Charon? Someone feel free to correct me. I didn't even think of that Scotsman. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. This young woman is Bianca. Again, correct me on if I'm wrong on the names. She's a little flighty, but she works very hard. I think you three have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokemon. Hunter! The moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. During your journey, you will meet many different Pokemon and people with different personalities and points of view. I really hope you find what is important to you in all of these travels. That's right. Befriend new people and Pokemon and grow as a person. That is the most important goal for your journey. Let's go visit the world of Pokemon. Oh my. That's murder on my voice. This stream may end up with me losing my voice. Right. Is it Charon or Sharon? I'm sorry, Cosmic. I was struggling at the end there. I was just trying to get through it. I've still got to come up with his voice and Bianca's and our mum's. Minimum. And also Bianca's parents. Sharon. It is Sharon. Okay. Okay. Sharon. What do I do? Karen. I'm not calling him Karen. He's nice. He's nice. He's that friend who's always a bit pompous, tiny bit arrogant, but you know he means well, and you know he will always have your back. That's a good friend. But what do I do for his voice? This is the big problem, because now I've got to try and decide on voices. I mean, it's just the name Hunter, so it's a bit even harder to actually... let's see. Hunter, I heard from Professor Juniper we can have a Pokémon. What's keeping Bianca? He's actually tapping his foot. Am I a little late again? Sorry! Bianca, I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time, but seriously? Today's the day we can get a Pokémon from Professor Juniper. Shut up, Addy. I know. Sorry, Hunter. Sorry, Sharon. This is not easy. So, where are the Pokémon? They were delivered to Hunter's house, so Hunter gets first pick. Naturally. The Pokémon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Hunter. You go first and take a peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokémon right now. That's the wrong button. There we go. I'm not reading out the narration text. I'm not reading this in her voice, just to be clear, because this is a letter. She's not speaking. I brought 3 Pokémon, 1 for you and 1 for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokémon. Professor Juniper. Right. I already know which one I'm getting, but let's introduce you to them. The grass type, Snivy. I've always pronounced... Look, there will be disagreements on the actual Pokemon's pronunciations. My pronunciation is the correct way for my streams. This is not up for debate. My streams, my pronunciation. The grass type, Snivy. The fire type, Tepig. And the water type, Oshawott. Currently all monotype, and only one of them becomes dual type. Normally people pick their favourite, which one they think looks coolest, which one they think the final form looks coolest, or which one they think will be the most useful in its final form. I don't like myself, and so gave you guys the choice. I gave you guys a picture of the 3 starters, and let you vote. And let's see what the final vote was. Wow. Well, that's fairly decisive. We've got... I'm removing my own votes to put the emotes on the Discord. 1 vote for Snivy, 1 vote for Tepig, and 8 votes for Oshawott. I think we might be going with Oshawott. Just some kind of hint that we might be going with Oshawott. Okay, I'll take this Pokemon. Sharon, that one's yours. Hey, how come you get to pick out my Pokemon? Oh, never mind. I wanted Snivy from the start anyway. Everyone has chosen a Pokemon. So that's that. Hey, I know. Let's have a Pokemon battle. Honestly, Bianca, even though there's still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Don't be a worrywart. These little ones are weak, like you said. We have to let them battle so they'll get stronger. It's settled. Hunter, get ready for a Pokemon battle. Oh, I forgot how much I missed this battle music. I will have to stop doing the voices later because I can only do them loud. Which doesn't work for when my family are asleep. I'm sorry. Right, so because we're not Gen 7 yet, we don't have a move of our type, so we're basically just hoping to beat it. That's pretty much what this comes down to. Hoping we've got decent enough speed and attack to win. And maybe a critical hit. There is no strategy in this first fight. Especially because tackle is now can't miss, I don't think. Well, that's just given me the battle. Make that pig into bacon. Hope to goodness for RNG. Yeah, pretty much. I have lost Nuzlocke in the past, Scotsman. I have lost Nuzlocke thanks to RNG just not being on my side. Case in point, I got a low damage roll on that tackle. There we go. Battle over. We just won. If it had been a speed tie and I'd just been getting very lucky, I didn't level up. Seriously? How did I not level up from that? I swear you normally level up from Bianca's fight. We trashed it! We trashed it! Wow. Hunter, you're going to be an awesome trainer someday. I can tell. No doubt. Bianca, would you take a look around? Whoa! Whoa! What happened? Wow! Pokemon are amazing! So little, but so strong. I'm so glad that I get to have a Pokemon. Oh, sorry about your room, Hunter. Yeah, thanks, Bianca. Afterthought much? You are completely hopeless. Here, I'll restore your Pokemon for you. Hunter's Pokemon needs to be fixed up too. Yeah, Scotsman, don't expect the voices to stick around in the where they currently are. They're going to jump all over the place. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Sharon, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you can battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did. I believe you're right. It'll be no problem for me to keep the room from getting any messier. Besides, it's not fair if you two are the only ones who get to have fun battling. Yeah, the voices will not... They will just slide all over the place. I can't do voices, which is why I don't do voice redeems like Elcon. I would if I could. It's decided. You'll be my opponent in our first Pokemon battle. Let's see what you can do, Snivy. I mean, this is the battle I'm glad that we don't have the type moves, because I would be at a disadvantage here. And that's going to stay that way for the rest of the game. Sharon's going to always be the stronger trainer. I will probably make allusions and references to later in the game. Just because I'm more familiar with it. Great start. Very good start. RNGesus, I'm sorry I doubted you. And you used a Leer. Not sure why. There we go. Another crit! RNGesus, I thank you. I'm a bit hyper. I've not had caffeine. I nearly had a coffee, then decided it was too late. Let's look at our stats. 22 health, 13 attack, 13 defense, 11 special attack, 11 special defense, 12 speed. Base stats. Oh, that's annoying. That's inconvenient. I mean, it's bad enough that the water type's got a higher attack than special attack, but yeah, that's not ideal. For those wondering what's not ideal, Oshawtt's a special attacker more than a physical attacker. So yeah, it's a special attacker more than a physical attacker. Only barely, but still not ideal. Oh, almost to level 7 already. Ah, so that's a Pokemon battle. And we've got ourselves minted. I made a strange blunder in my first battle, but this feeling I have. I'm finally a trainer. But first, we'd better go apologise to your mother about this messed up room. Oh, I'd better come too! Scotsman, do you really think that wise? I'm very sorry about all the trouble, Mum. Well, we can clean up. Cleaning up? No worries, I'll take care of it later. Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. Come on, let's go thank Professor Juniper. I'll be waiting in front of the Pokémon Research Lab. Oh, wait! I gotta go home first! Thanks for having us over! My, Hunter. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I could hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here. That sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle. Oh, and you know, after a battle, you need to rest your Pokemon. I need to actually remember to pronounce the T's in battle sometimes. Otherwise, they're going to keep being battles. Battle. Your Pokemon is looking great. Now, if you're going out, don't forget your cross transceiver. Right. Everyone, I'm going to upset you all. I am going to call it the X transceiver for the rest of the game. Because that's what it says right there. Right there. I didn't put the cross transceiver in the key items case. I put the X transceiver in the key items case. If you have a problem with that, I do not care. That's what I called it. That's what I've always called it. You're going to thank the professor too, right? Better get going, honey. Is this how you contact Professor X? Oh, I pressed X. I actually pressed X. I'm still learning what the... Okay. There's... That's X. I keep forgetting that. There we go. So I can introduce you to all the gym leaders in order. So we've got Chili, Cress, and Silent, Lenora, Berg, Elisa, Clay, Skylar, Bryson, and Drayden. That's the order they go in. Where's your yellow and blue jumpsuit? No idea. Must have lost it. Must have been destroyed in the Pokemon battle, Scotsman. So we might make it to the Striaton City gym leaders tonight, if we're very lucky. But we're already 30 minutes in and we've not even left our house yet, so let's not get... We're definitely not going to get to the others. If we get past her, I'll be impressed. And if anyone who doesn't know Pokemon Black would like to guess the gym leader types, then please be my guest, but you can't use Google. You have to actually guess. I'm using S is B. No, S is X. Sorry, not B. And I keep using it as down. Oh, there's the region's Zubat. Scotsman. I think this is Bianca's house. Yes, it is. No, 1,000 times no! But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I could totally go on an adventure. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay? nonsense is this? How could my daughter, who knows nothing about the world, be going on a journey with Pokémon? To learn about the world? That's traditionally why they go. For those wondering, which might not be any of you, in the anime it's 10 that you go on the Pokemon adventure. In the games it's generally about 12. It's considered to be about 12. That's the age where all the characters can be assumed to be. Can't wait for Driftvale City. You're keeping them. Of course, I'm going to be playing the Driftvale City music. I'd be a fool not to. And folks will understand why when I reach Driftvale City. Okay, let's go meet the professor. As always, these games take a long time to kick off. Right, crazy cat lady time. Hi there! I've been waiting for you, young people! Let me introduce myself again. My name is... Professor Juniper. We know your name. Come, Sharon! Sharon, this is not a time to take things lightly. Today is a day to remember always, so it's best behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I am a scientist. At least, that's what the jacket says. And I am researching when and how the creatures called Pokémon came into existence. Oh, that's unusual. You've already had a Pokémon battle? I remember my first Pokémon battle. That Geodude cracked my skull. So maybe that's why. It feels as though your Pokémon have already begun to trust you. By the way, would you like to give your Pokémon a nickname? God. I don't know why I find the voice so hysterical. Breathe. Okay. We need to nickname Oshawott. What are we going to call Oshawott? That's the question. I actually don't know. Anyone? No, commentary's going off the rails almost as much as the voice. This is awesome. I'm glad someone's enjoying it, Scotsman. This is always the problem I have with nicknames. I don't know what to call them. Give me some imagination, Addy. You got to remember what it finally looks like. I suppose you might not know what Samurott looks like. When I nickname Pokemon, I tend to consider. This is true. No, that's actually a good point. Though we'll go with Bubbles, because that is indeed. Yeah, OSHA was sliding along my mind. I was trying to remember if there was a British equivalent to OSHA, but I can't remember what it's called if there is. Aha! I see! Are you okay with the nickname Bubbles? No, that's why I selected it. Bubbles is its name. That is such a great name! Almost like my name, the name I stole from the real professor! As for why I gave all of you Pokemon, it's because I hate the world! It's for the Pokedex, right? Oh, right, yes, the Pokedex! Not because I hate the world. A Pokedex? I am astonished! Nice work, Sharon! If that is your real name, you have already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? Still, let me explain everything from the beginning, for everyone's sake. The Pokédex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokémon you encounter. So I want you three to visit many places and meet all of the Pokémon in the Unova region. This is my request. Hunter, Sharon, Byron. You'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokédex, will you not? No. I couldn't think of a male name beginning with B. Byron was the first one I came up with. Yeah, sure, if it gets us out of the room with you. Okay. I mean, yes, Professor. Thank you very much. Because of you, I can become a Pokemon trainer exactly as I've always wished. All of you, thanks! You have given me the best possible answer. Oh shit, I dropped the Pokédexes! Oh well, adventure cancelled, give me your Pokemon back. Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokemon. Please meet me at Route 1, okay? Dynamo feels appropriate for Pokemon Community Game, considering it's a Gen 5 Pokemon. So, since the Professor asked us, it's okay to go on an adventure, right? I can explore and maybe find out what I want to do in life. I think I'd like that. Of course. We can travel however we want while we complete the Pokédex. Oh, do I go first? Come on, Hunter, wait up! Oh, there you are. And what did the Professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokédex? I can't believe it! It's not as though she told me yesterday. I actually forgot that this line came next. Well, actually I can. I already knew she was going to ask. That's why I brought you 3 of these town maps. Take them with you. Yes, Dan, you get all 3. Don't share them with your friends. I've just realised I used my real name there. I call myself Dan, not... Here you are, Sharon. I'll take good care of it. And one for you too, Bianca. Thank you so much. As for your room, Hunter, or what's left of it, no need for any of you to worry. I'll take care of tidying up. Okay, Hunter? Ah, Pokemon. They are so cute, but they have enough power to destroy a bedroom. They are really something. With Pokemon like that at your side, you'll be safe wherever you go. I'll let your parents know. I hope that, in addition to Pokemon, you'll find lots and lots of places you like in the Unova region, and become wonderful adults. Have a great trip. Oh. If I use the town map, I'll always know where I am. That's certainly helpful. Shall we head to Route 1? The Professor's waiting. Let's go! Let's go! Hunter, hurry and come too, okay? Yes, of course, such small starting destruction. Well, indeed. Now, this town is November Town. That's the town we're in. Hold on. Here's the town sign. November Town, the start of something big. And unlike the previous town, which actually loops round on the routes, this one doesn't. In fact, why am I just going down there? I'll show you. We're there, and this is the rest of the Unova region. So we're heading for Route 1, of course, and then Accumula Town and Route 2. We're aiming to try and get to Stratton City today. I'm sorry, I'm not 100% certain how to pronounce your name. Tickle? I think? This isn't actually a Nuzlocke, this is just a playthrough of the game. I considered a Nuzlocke, but I don't have enough faith in my in my abilities to actually succeed at a Nuzlocke, and I would like to. I struggled to get my way through a Pokemon Red playthrough, so I thought I'll try a game that I know I enjoy. But I'm also very conscious of the second gym, and I'm not going to try a Nuzlocke with the second gym in this game. I've got a very bad history with that gym. So maybe next time. Yeah, they are tough. But yeah, especially the second gym, and then the Elite Four. Not so much the champion, but the Elite Four were tough for me. I also had problems with an Ambassador gym as well in my playthroughs, but I attribute that to specific Pokemon and my tendency to only use my starter when I was younger. Which is not smart when you're fighting type Pokemon when you're starting. This is true. This is true. There are a few counters. I need to take a drink before I try and do the voices again. Spectacle. Because you're new, firstly, welcome in, because I haven't actually said that. I'm doing voices for the main characters. Not every single NPC, because we'll be here all night while I try and come up with voices. But for Bianca, for Sharon, for your mum, for Professor Juniper, for the gym leaders and things like that. Hello, mini packs. I am trying to put on voices. I'm not very good at voices, for one, and for two, I may go a bit crazy with some of them. Professor Juniper is already someone who's escaped from a mental asylum and killed the real professor and replaced them, apparently. I may be improvising some of the script. I'm only family-friendly adjacent, so I'm allowed to, but I'm just forewarning you before the Professor next speaks. Hunter, it's this way! Bianca says if we're starting a journey together, she wants us all to take our first steps at the same time. Hey Hunter, let's all take our first step on Route 1 together. I'm going to just repeat what Sharon said. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Oh, I wonder what will happen. Isn't this so exciting? It sure is. Come on, the professor's waiting. Professor Juniper, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Now that everyone's here, I'll explain! The Pokédex's pages update automatically whenever you meet a Pokémon. Moreover, it's set up so that you obtain even more information when you catch a Pokémon. To make this clear, I'm going to demonstrate how to catch a Pokémon. You walk into the grass and bonk it on the head with this metal rod. We're just gonna speed through this as fast as we can. Which is not very fast, in fairness. But there's... they still don't let you skip the tutorial. I do not understand why they don't let you skip the tutorial. Admittedly, this is not the slowest tutorial out there. It's surprisingly fast, but yeah. It'd be nice if they just let us skip. I can't imagine. Addy? You will shush. You will shush right now. Okay? You will stop talking. Got it? Prof is actually for eradicating a lab cat. I would agree with you, but there's no Raticates in the Unova region. It's more likely to be 5, well, 4 now, 5 Patrat in a... No, I know what it is. It's 4 Minchino. Once! Scotsman, I'm sure that could be arranged. I'll contact my artist. Hey, Minipax, you looking for work? I will be impressed if I get a shiny. I will be shocked and very upset because I won't be able to transfer them from the emulator. Yes, I did see that, Scotsman. I did see that. Speaking of, could we please get a shout out for the streamers in chat? I know I've seen Scotsman. There's possibly others lurking. I mean, give a shout out for Pax because I know they'll get they'll tell me off for it. Yeah, you're just going to have to translate anything. Absolutely fine. I've got no problem doing that. Addy, that's a shout out for Elkhorn, which I still appreciate. But that's not a shout out for Scotsman. I don't think you can. I think the shout out command's locked to mods. Oh, I missed it. Did you see that just now? Here's how it goes, step by step. First, beat the Pokemon up with a lead pipe. Pokemon that still have all their energy are difficult to eat. If you can, use your Pokemon's moves to make a Pokemon you want to catch fall asleep, or paralyze it. Thank you, Minipax. And to wrap this up in the best way... Oh, I blanked. I couldn't think of anything funny to say. I have a gift for you. Some Pokeballs! Pokeballs are used for catching Pokemon and for carrying your husband as a prisoner. I'm going on ahead. I'll be waiting for you in Accumula Town, extorting the local populace of all their cocaine. I am going to get into a lot of trouble if this ever got back to Nintendo. I'd get into a lot of trouble. I apologise for the drug mention. That was perhaps a bit excessive. She forgot to say that Pokemon jump out at you in the tall grass. I mean, still on bed rest, so I'm stuck with doing things clunkily on mobile. No worries, Minipax. I appreciate it anyway, thank you. I appreciate everything you do. I'm heading to Accumula Town too. I think I'll go too. I'm looking forward to the next town so I can go shopping for Pokeballs. Wait a minute! Hey, listen, Hunter, Sharon, I thought of something fun. But we need to get going. I'd imagine the professor's waiting too. Would you just listen a sec? Seriously, sheesh. Why don't we see who can catch the most Pokemon? The person carrying the most Pokemon, including the one received from Professor Juniper, is the winner. Huh? Actually, that sounds interesting. It will fill up Pokedex pages, so I'm sure it will please the Professor too. Okay then, until we reach Accumula Town, take care of healing your Pokemon at your own house. Me and Tepig will do the best for sure. Now I remember why I was so hung up on trying to find a Lillipup. What's our first encounter? Oh, that's brilliant. That's Pax, you think this version's hand-holding? You ain't seen nothing yet. It's not shiny though. Watch me faint it. Watch me get a crit and faint it. Never mind. Right. Bag. Pokeball. Come on. Catch. 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 Yay! Because that was going to fail. Lilypup's data was added. Good, good. Given the Pokédex description, I think this would be an appropriate nickname. Courage. I can't fit Courage the Cowardly Dog in. It's a nice idea, Addy, but it's not something I could easily update. I'd have to update it every now and again rather than every Pokemon I encounter. No, that would be easier to update now that I think about it. We'll see. I will see. Well, I can't do that because I've nicknamed Oshawott already. Should name them all their Gen 1 equivalent. What would a Lillipups Gen 1 equivalent be? Dog Pokemon from Gen 1 is Arcanine. That would be Arcanine, but Arcanine's a fire type and also only a 2-stage. Well, Growlithe technically, but... Yeah, that is actually a good point. Remind me about it after stream. I will forget. Remind me about it after stream. Yeah? And we will see about doing it then. But for now, we have Courage on our team. And we're going to immediately turn around and walk back to our house to heal up. I also want to check Lillipup. In fact, I should probably check something on my phone at the same time whilst we heal. Phew! I'm taking a little break from cleaning up. You and your Pokemon should take a break too. I need to work on the mum voice a little. Good trainers don't push their Pokemon too hard. You and your Pokemon should all be filled with energy again. Now you can go anywhere. Okay. And what about final form? I wonder where you'll go next and what kind of Pokemon you'll meet. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press X. I know why I spent so long trying to catch a Lillipup before. Because I didn't just want a Lillipup. I wanted a Lillipup with its other ability. Yeah. Pickup is fine. Pickup's useful. But when it evolves, it switches from Pickup to Sandrush, which boosts speed in a Sandstorm. But its other ability is Intimidate. And Intimidate lowers the opponent's attack. It's a much better ability. So, my options are to try and find another Lillipup. Or, or just accept that this one's got Sandrush. Or, alternatively, third option, don't use Lillipup. Let's see if we can get across Route 1. Maybe encounter another Pokemon. Make an effort to talk to people. There we go. Potion. I can speed up the text appearing by holding A. Oh, there's a bit more grass, so we'll go for this grass. There we go, Pokemon! Another Lillipup. We're going to catch it just to see what we get. We might get lucky. This one might have Vital Spirit, the other ability. What do we nickname this one? I nicknamed the other one Courage. What do I nickname this one? I can't nickname it Courage 2. What's another dog in Popular Meat? Never mind. Oh, I could name it Cowardly. You're right. I could name it Cowardly. Actually, that's a really good choice, Addy. Let's see if Cowardly will fit. Upper cow. Cowardly. Cowardly. There we go. I don't think that's how it... I'm fairly certain that's not how it works. It's not the moves I'm looking at. It does have the same ability, but I'm fairly certain they all have Lair and Tackle at this stage. But yeah, it's also got Pickup. So, yeah, not worth it. They've also both got neutral abilities, which is neutral natures, which is actually kind of surprising. They got different natures, but they both ended up with neutral, which is quite impressive. And then we've got that's why, because our nature lowers special attack and raises defense. That's why. I did wonder. No, I keep pressing A. I want to press that one. There we go. Right, I've got an ad starting in less than 90 seconds. So I'm actually going to go on my break now. I'm going to release the second Lillipup, and we will see if we can maybe catch another one. But we've got a Lillipup, we've got a Pokemon to put on our team now, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, I'm going to take a few minutes, top up my drink, get a stretch, get away from the screen, update the Pokemon at the bottom of the screen. You folks should all do the same. I am going to run ads during my break, just so they don't run when people show up. And I will see you folks all in a few minutes. Hello, folks. Just a quick extension on the break because I am currently holding a snake in one hand. Monty has pulled his heat lamp down, and the screws have come out. So I'm holding him to keep him out of the way, whilst my father's rummaging through the substrate at the bottom of his tank to find the missing screw. We found one. There should be two. We don't want him cutting himself. My sister will never forgive me, and she went home earlier this week. Um, so I'm holding him. I can't stream whilst I'm holding a snake, unfortunately. Especially not a snake like this one, who is a bit of an explorer, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah, he's sticking his tongue out at me. So I will be back when this is sorted. And we're back. Wretched snake! We only found one screw. We don't know where the other's gone. But we can't look for him tonight. Can't look for it tonight. We're gonna have to take out all the substrate in this tank. So we found 1 out of 2 screws, which is a start. But it's just frustrating. And we have to take the substrate out, sift through it, then put it back in. We can't just put fresh in because we don't have any at the moment. And I don't know when we'll be able to get more. But yeah, that's how my day's going so far. Oh, the tales Elkhorn could tell. Well, hello Elkhorn, first of all. And what kind of tales? Do share. But yeah, so Snake's been fed back into his Viv. I would love to just keep him, like, drape him around my neck or something to keep hold of him whilst I stream, but he will just go off and explore my room. And I can't, and there's plenty of dark corners that he could hide in. So, we will not be leaving him to explore my room. Out of curiosity. No, I can't. No, I can't from here. Okay. How about it, Hunter? Do you want to compare which one of us has the most Pokemon with them? Wow, 3? That's awesome! Are you excited to have that many Pokemon with you? Incidentally, if you check your Pokédex, you'll see how many Pokemon you've found, and how many you've caught. I'm off to Accumula Town. The professor is waiting. The X-Transceiver's ringing. Hello! How is everybody doing? You and your Pokemon are getting along great now, right? Oh, Professor. Right now I'm in front of Accumula Town's Pokemon Center. I've got everyone inside hostage! I'd like to show you around, so hurry on over, everyone. Okay, the Pokemon Center, right? Okay, see you! Hello, Aldi. I've never played any Pokemon, but I have been thinking about trying one out. Well, I really hope that my voices don't put you off. Well, I'm going on ahead. Yeah, I really hope my voices don't put you off. Scotsman's really enjoying their voice. Aldi, do you have any idea what would you go for a more recent game or would you go for an older game? There's the prof. Ah, Hunter, there you are. Travelling with your Pokemon is truly one of the joys of being a trainer. That and getting very... I'm not finishing that sentence. Please, follow me. I'd like to show you the most important place for a trainer to know. Prison! This is a Pokemon Center. Don't you feel better as soon as you step through the door? I don't! Scotsman. Okay, let's start your tour. Oh, wait for me. Our Pokemon Center is a truly incredible place. Do you know why? Because your Pokemon can be healed here. And what's more, it's absolutely free. So don't try to hold one up, because there's no money here at all. On a good entry point game for the franchise on Switch is one of the Let's Go ones. My full honesty opinions on the Let's Go games are not suitable even for family friendly adjacent. I do not... I don't think the Let's Go games as games in the way that they are made needed to exist. I have a lot of problems with certain aspects of the Pokemon franchise. The primary one being the sheer obsession with the originals, especially Charizard. But yes, I appreciate the Pokemon Red and Blue, the original two games. Well, technically Red and Green. That's splitting hairs. They were the ones that started them all, but that doesn't mean we need to keep going back. So they are remakes of remakes. They're the third set of games based on Kanto region that we've got. But they use a different mechanic for one of the primary aspects of the game, which is catching them. Because they use a similar method to Pokemon Go, which I think is where the Let's Go came from. On top of that, you are locked to only the original 151 and then any regional forms those Pokemon have. You can't use anything else. What would I suggest? Are you looking for a Switch game specifically? Because if you're looking for a Switch game specifically, that will change my answer. Switch game specifically. Okay, in that case, I would... Yeah, they're milking it too far, PAX, to the extent that people are actually starting to get a bit bored of it. I've never noticed that before, Scotsman. Aldi, in answer to your question, for a Switch game, for an opening Switch game, the thing is, the Switch at the moment doesn't have many. Well, I suppose none of them actually have many options. The only console I have, and I'll not probably play it on PC or handheld. No, that's absolutely fine. I would, in that case, for an entry point game, if you want an entry point game that's easy, and also sticks with most of the linearity, shall we say, of Pokemon, go for Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield. Go for one of those two. If you want a game that is it still retains a lot of Pokemon's feel and how Pokemon works, but you want an open world experience, go for Scarlet or Violet. And if you want something that is Pokemon, but wildly different from normal Pokemon games, play Pokemon Legends Arceus. But play that with the knowledge that it is different. But yeah, I would recommend basically anything other than the Let's Go games. I mean, play them if you want to. Don't let my opinions stop you from playing them, because I've got very, very strong opinions about all the Pokemon games. But I would advise for an easy introduction to Pokemon proper, Sword and Shield. I wasn't a fan of them to begin with, but I wasn't, more because I wasn't a fan of a few creative decisions they took, primarily the cut down of Pokemon. I understand why. I do understand why, but I was not happy about it. I'd rather if the games had taken longer and they put all the Pokemon in than put most of the Pokemon, cut some out, and they still kept the inane obsession with the original starters, particularly Charizard. They're not even that good. They're nice, they're nostalgic, but they're not that good. Sorry, Gen 1 rant over. Back to Gen 5. A Pokemon Center is a trainer's best friend. You can forget about Bianca and Sharon. They can go die in a fire. The only friend you need is Nurse Joy. Here, Hunter, give it a try. Hey, Hunter, where are you off to? Humour me and talk to the lady at the counter. Let her take you. Your Pokemon, sorry, your Pokemon. Hello, and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Okay, I will take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Thank you for waiting. We have restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Okay, now that your Pokemon have rested, I'll show you how to beat them up again. How to use the PC at the Pokemon Center. This is the PC. It's free for any trainer to use, except you. I'm going to charge you $500 a second. You can store Pokemon in your PC boxes or select Pokemon stored in your PC boxes to take along with you. In addition, if you catch a new Pokemon while you have 6 Pokemon travelling with you, the Pokemon you just caught is sent automatically to the PC network. Surprising, isn't it? Amazing even! Astounding! Here's something else that's cool. I'm high! If you select My PC, I'll evaluate the progress you've made on your Pokédex from piss poor, awful, average, adequate, excellent, or fucking superb. Apologies for the strong language, but it was the only way I could make that joke work. I nearly shook my headset off. I'm kind of jerking my head around and being all exuberant as I do this. I'm getting a bit into the Professor's character. Can you tell? Professor, it says someone's PC on the screen. Who is someone? Very good, Bianca. That's a great observation. Good question, and I'd like to say more, but for now, just ignore that and assume that it's not important. And don't look behind my laboratory. Just don't. Just don't. Someone is the person who made the piss, the Pokemon internal storage system. Don't look behind my lab. Okay, I'm gonna calm it and try and calm it down with the Professor now. I'm getting a bit out over the top. Now this is the Pokemart. This is the place to buy useful items and sell the ones you don't need anymore. The gentleman over there will help you with a small... Because I'm getting far too close to switching from family-friendly adjacent to adult content, Scotsman. This is Pokemon, not Subnautica. I'm... Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it, but this is Pokemon. I need to keep it to a certain level. So let's wrap this up. I've given you the basics of being a trainer. I'm going to head back to New Town. One final thing. When you get to Striaton City, go and meet an inventor named Fennel. She's a friend of mine from long ago, and I'm sure she'll help you on your way. Best of luck! I hope that your journeys prove to be the adventure of a lifetime. I'm going to keep the tone, but I'm just going to stop improvising the script. Oh, what should I buy? I may have kept the Professor's. Potions and Pokeballs are definitely important. Thinking... Right. I'm sorry, Scots. Oh, by the way, Scotsman. Next weekend is happening for us. Really, Elcon? Move Pokemon. Right, there we go. Cowardly released. Hello, welcome, may I help you? I'll try and make it next weekend. At the moment things are a little messy. For example, the trainers are currently operating in subaquatic mode. No, I completely understand. It's absolutely fine, I do understand. I understand my sister had similar trouble. Oh, that would be all my money. Let's not spend all my money. There we go. Let's use the correct keys. No thanks. Okay. Hunter, come here a sec. I've stood right behind him. My name is Getsis. I am here representing Team Plasma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about Pokémon Liberation. I'm sure most of you believe that we humans and Pokémon are partners that have come to live together because we want and need each other. However, is that really the truth? Have you ever considered that perhaps we humans only assume that this is the truth? Pokémon are subject to the selfish commands of trainers. They get pushed around when they are our partners at work. Can anyone say with confidence that there is no truth in what I'm saying? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokémon are different from humans. They are living beings that contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. Tell me, what is our responsibility towards these wonderful beings called Pokémon? That's right, we must liberate the Pokémon. Then, and only then, will humans and Pokémon truly be equals. Everyone, I end my words here today by imploring you to consider the relationship between people and Pokémon, and the correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention. Was that different enough from Sharon for everyone? Because I realise that Sharon and Getsis are probably going to sound quite similar. About that speech, what do you think we should do? I'll read. I might read other voices out loud if it feels appropriate, but they're just going to be my voice. Liberate Pokemon? That's not even possible. He is not a Mr. Mime in a human suit, Max. Your Pokemon. Just now it was saying... Slow down. You talk too fast. And what's this about Pokemon talking? That's an odd thing to say. Yes, they're talking. Oh, then you two can't hear it either. How sad. My name is N. My name is Sharon, and this is Hunter. We were asked to complete the Pokédex, and we just left on our journey. My main goal is to become the champion, though. The Pokédex, eh? So, you're going to confine many Pokémon in Pokéballs for that, then? I'm a trainer too, but I can't help wondering. Are Pokémon really happy that way? Well, Hunter, is it? Let me hear your Pokémon's voice again. Yeah, that's a very different kind of Pokemon. I'm underleveled. Right, yeah, I don't get experience for catching. I forgot. I'm not at that stage yet. It's not until Gen 6 you get experience for catching. I always forget that. That attack drop. Oh god, that attack drop is hurt. We may be at this for a while. Yeah, did you add it? No offense, but did you really think that was going to get past Automod? I've not let it throw on purpose, by the way, Andy. It's pushing it a bit. Yes, look next to your name and tell me what's different between you and Scotsman. The context is also very different. Bubbles! Level 7! Look at the badges. Scotsman's a VIP, you are not. Bubbles learned Water Gun! Oh, level 8 already. Nice. Special attack's not too bad, I suppose. even with the drop. I never expected to hit. I've already forgotten N's voice. Sure, Shaddy. Just shush. As long as Pokemon are confined in Pokeballs, Pokemon will never become perfect beings. I have to change the world for Pokemon because they're my friends. We'll try and settle on an N. Huh. Strange guy. But I'm not going to worry about it. Trainers and Pokemon help each other out. Listen, I'm going on ahead. I want to battle the gym leader in the next town, Striaton City. Aim to battle gym leader after gym leader. The best way for a trainer to become stronger is to challenge the gym leaders in each area. Well, originally it was because I was going to use Addy as my test dummy. For any privilege changes and things. And since then, it's just because I haven't done it. The cross transceiver is ringing. Hunter picked up the cross transceiver. Hunter! It's your mum! How are things? Are you and your Pokemon getting along and enjoying your journey so far? I need to talk to you, so I called, but I'm going to hang up the X transceiver now. Why? Oh. Hunter? I finally caught up with you, and look how far you've come already. Yes. I'm perhaps 200 meters from home. Professor Juniper said that you're probably headed for Striaton City by now. I have another present for you, Hunter. Try these on. That's what I thought, Pax. When you're wearing the running shoes, you can go anywhere in a flash. Let me read you the instructions. Hold the B button to run faster than normal. Put on the running shoes and tear around to your heart's content. That's what it says. I bought these a long time ago and stashed them away somewhere. Is it somewhere or sometime? I didn't actually catch that. Somewhere. I found them when I was cleaning up. Guess it's good to clean occasionally. Most people would agree with that. Hunter, you understand that you're never really alone, right? You're with Pokemon, you have friends, and you're always in my thoughts. That's alright. That's alright then. Enjoy your trip. No, Mom. Mother, don't leave me. Don't leave me, Mother. How could she leave me? I'm heading back to the Pokemon Center. I realised I forgot to heal after the battle with N. I'm thinking, what is Pax trying to say? And then I realised they were tapping the B rather than the space on the phone. What's the red thing? Yeah, no, I realised that. I will show you in a second. Right. Off we go again. Run, run, run! Run, run, run! Run, run, run! It is not toast. It is not toast, Daddy. That red thing up there. It's an item. In this case, a potion. It's the Pokeball that marks an item. You know what, Pax? I think you have. Yeah, we'll get a Purloin. I don't really need a Purloin, but I'll get it. Right, provided we don't crit. There we go. Bag. Pokeball. Use. I will pretend I understood what you meant, Pax. I'll pretend I understand what parallax is. Purloin, the devious Pokemon. They steal from people for fun, but their victims can't help but forgive them. Their deceptively cute act is perfect. Cat. Yes, cat. Are you asking what the Kanto equivalent is? Because I can tell you. It's Meowth. Why Lupin? Out of curiosity. Why Lupin? Oh, right, yeah. I'm very confused. I didn't even put that. Yeah, no, that's actually quite clever. Yeah, no, that is. We watched part of the Yeah, it's Lupin. Arsène Lupin the Third. Can't believe I missed that. My parents will not be happy. They've been watching the Netflix live-action Lupin. Right. Summary. Unburden. Raises speed if a held item is used. Not bad. Attack's decent. Special attack's not bad. Speed is good. It's just defense that's really problematic. Yes, I believe so. Scotsman S. Helps if I use the running shoes. Right. We'll probably be doing a lot of back and forthing to begin with. I'm going to put Purloin in the front, I think, just to level it up a bit. It could be a good secondary Pokemon. At least to begin with. Like Liepard, its evolved form isn't great, but might not be a bad Pokemon to just have in the early game. And then we can swap it out for something better. I'm still thinking what to use. On my team. There's one Pokemon I know I want to use, one Pokemon I've thought of that I would have loved to use but can't because it's a trade evolution. Patrat! You will have to send me a link for the Ghibli film. Actually no, there's two Pokemon. Ooh, those are both very cool Pokemon. Also realised that we're the level below, so let's swap back into bubbles. Ooh, those would both be good. We've already got a Surfer, so we don't need a Water type. We need a Flying type. Flying types. Don't particularly like the regional bird in this region. Can't really use that because it's a type crossover. I've used them before. Technically I've used that one before, but it can learn Fly. It's not a bad flying type. Although we could use that one. Castle of Cagliostro. Why do I know that name? Cagliostro. I don't know why I know the word Cagliostro. I don't know where I know it from. Oh, there's Pokemon that I forgot existed in these games. Well, didn't so much forget as didn't think of as possible options. But no, there's some good ones. Oh, there's some good ones, but they're not until late game. Oh. I'm going to have to think about what I want to use on my team. I made that thing faint for a reason. I only get the experience if I make the Pokemon faint, not if I catch it. Oh, there's a few Pokemon that are really good. I'm going to have to look up where I can encounter some of them, though. Level 7 versus my level 6 Lupin. Level 5 Lupin, sorry. We'll switch into Bubbles. And we'll be lucky if we make it to Stratton City. Thank you. Just the word Cagliostro. Saying the word Cagliostro. It makes me think of Doctor Strange. I don't know why. Just that word makes me lean towards Doctor Strange. Speaking of Doctor Strange, have people seen What If Season 2? And do we feel that enough time has passed for spoilers? You haven't seen Season 1? Disappointed Scotsman. But spoilers are okay. I'll wait for a few. We're only about halfway through it. Okay. I will hold off on spoilers then. Lupin! Learned Assist. Don't think Assist is particularly useful. Yeah, no spoilers. I'll hold off. I don't think you're a trainer. Pokemon only... Yeah, there's one small problem. The roads generally aren't restricted. Like, there will be points where you can't avoid the long grass. Oh, I can click. I didn't realise I can click. How did I not realise that? Let's not risk it any further. Cagliostro was from Doctor Strange 1. He's the baddie. In Doctor Strange 1? No, that's Caecilius! Or Dormammu. Depending on... Yeah, that's Caecilius. Not not Cagliostro. Though I do appreciate I do see where you're coming from. Lupin level up? No. Sorry if I seemed a little distracted there, I was just fixing something. There we go. Teacher of Victor Von Doom, enemy of Doctor Strange according to Marvel Wiki. Yeah. Cagliostro. The Book of Cagliostro! It's the book with the time stone information in it! That's why I'm associating it with Doctor Strange. It's the book he reads! Oh, just stick to the road, he says. It's easy, he says. I run straight into a Pokemon. And it's a Pokemon I already have. It's not even a new Pokemon. Snap. I was curious to see what got used there. Close. An 18th century alchemist, possibly. What does possibly mean? Oh, I was hoping that would take it out. Trivia line in the wiki of historically, Count Alessandro of Cagliostro was the alias of Giuseppe Balsamo, an 18th century Sicilian alchemist. Okay, did not know that. I mean, I'd never heard of Giuseppe Balsamo until today, so... I wouldn't know. Right, I think... actually... Back. Up. Wrong button. There we go. Still getting used to the controls. And immediately ran into a Pokemon. Another Purloin! I think we'll leave this one. I think we'll leave it. Run. I'm just conscious that we're coming up to close to the end of stream. We'll battle this guy and we'll probably end up having to leave it there. Apparently an Italian adventurer and self-styled magician and chemist. What? What an eclectic mix! Pax, we have family with the same surnames. We're not related. You can't just assume that you're related to someone because you share the same surname. Otherwise, I'm related to some very famous people. Woo! Level 10! You can indeed wonder. You can wonder. I'm just here to shoot down your dreams. Oh, I can't get to that item. There's a tree in the way. 'Cause 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 I think there's an item. Yep, there's items over here. Pokeball and... potion. Right. Can I get to Stratton City? Oh, damn it, I forgot that there was this. Hunter! Come on, Hunter! Sitting here reading a Wikipedia page and thinking, but how does someone like this really exist? I mean, have you read Rasputin's page? Hey, listen! Zelda reference. Let's have a Pokemon battle. Please! The Pokemon I caught have become a little stronger. Ready or not, here I come. Snooze ads. Because I forgot about this bit. There's rival battles quite often because you've got 3 rivals in this game. You've got Bianca, you've got Sharon, you've also got N. They all act as rivals across the game. You pretty much always have a rival battle in every city. Not a bad thing. The rivals provide an interesting change because they aren't monotyped. Their teams are all very varied. So they provide a bit more variety to the battles. As opposed to the primary mini-bosses, which are the gym leaders, who are, well, if you know your type matchups, which I am proud to say I do, they're a lot easier. I'm still not looking forward to Lenora. I'm keeping the water type in against the fire type. You only had 2 Pokemon, Bianca. I don't rate your chances. And that was the nature coming into play. That should have OHKO'd it. It's annoying that it didn't. Oh! Just die already, you stupid pig! There we go. $700. Beat up your pets, take your money. The life of a Pokemon trainer. Woo! You are one tough cookie, Hunter. I'm going to work hard on training my Pokemon so we won't lose anymore. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. Right. Something I've just realised. I don't actually remember... No, I didn't actually check how to save this and to make sure it does save correctly. Before... I've done that. I'm fairly certain I don't need to. I'm fairly certain. Save to slot 1. That should be enough. Let's find out. We'll move ourselves over here. Load slot 1. There we go. Close ROM. Open ROM. It's going through this bit. Let's see. Ah! There we are! I need to press the A button. Yep, seasons. Then we're going to move up here a bit because I did notice something. Load state. Okay, I've got 2 different saves. Excellent! Excellent! We're all good. We're all good. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Slightly stressy when I realised that I hadn't actually checked I could save it and got this far, because then I'd have had to go through it all again. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. It has been a lot of fun. Let me know if there's anything that you would suggest that I could do to like make it look a bit better. I appreciate. Yeah, this is true. I'm only 2 hours in. It's not like I'd gone for 6 hours or something. Then realised. Let me know if there's anything you think that could make the screen more interesting for you guys. I know I've got the Pokemon, and the Pokedex counter was suggested. I will try and remember to look into that. Someone remind me this weekend. Because I'm going to be going to bed soon because it's 11 p.m. here. I'm very tired and I've got a 10-kilometer walk tomorrow. Voluntary, I should say. Voluntary 10-kilometer walk tomorrow. But yes, thank you everyone for coming. Make sure you join the Fire Night in Discord. If you're not already in there, that means you missed out on getting to vote for my starter. I'm trying to think if there's any other choice Pokemon in this game. Off the top of my head, I don't think there is. Don't think there's any other Pokemon you get by choice. Oh no, there is. There's the fossils, and I am not going to put them up for choice because one of them's a water type. But yes, thank you for coming. Make sure you join the Find It in Discord. I'm sure someone will put the Discord command in chat shortly. You can also find me on YouTube at 100555. That's where my VODs usually end up when I finally remember to export and upload them. Next stream will hopefully be more Subnautica tomorrow. I'm trying to think if I've planned anything for tomorrow. Don't think I have, so it should be Subnautica tomorrow evening. Provided nothing supernatural happens. I'm going to send you on a raid. Raid message will be, as always, #HunterRaid, Howling at the Moon. And I think I am going to... I'm hoping that they're still live. I'm just going to double check. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they are. I'm going to send you over to Cat the Possum playing Minecraft, formerly known as Federation Rebels. So, enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your evening, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you folks all tomorrow evening. Good night. Turns out I can't raid them anyway, even if they are just wrapping up, so that's probably for the best. Let's bump you over. Who can we bump you over to? There's a few people, and I don't have a dice on me, which makes me a terrible D&D player. Let's go to My Puppy Taylor. Let's see if I can raid My Puppy Taylor. Is Taylor wrapping up soon before I raid them? Does not look like it. So we'll raid My Puppy Taylor instead.